What's up, y'all? So, we're going to do something a bit different today. What are the signs and synchronicities telling you? I have two oracle decks and a tarot deck out here. I'm going to get 3 cards from each to kind of see where the energy is and what these signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you, right? The bigger picture. And then we'll also get some messages from the mason jar. But first, at the bottom of the deck, I have Star Ancestors from the Starseed Oracle. It says, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Then with the Akashic Oracle, we have Courageous Heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. And then at the bottom of the tarot deck, we have the Nine of Swords. I'll show you each card. Some of you could have roots in Egypt. Some of you can be native to Africa, or some of you have just ancestry ties to Africa. Also, some of you are native to this land as well, because America does have pyramids. And then this is the Courageous Heart, right? You see it kind of has like feathers, wings, kind of like an angel in a sense. Some of you can resonate with the term earth angel and earth healer. And like you see how the heart's glowing too. We're still in the month of June, so we already know that's the Sacred Heart of Christ. And then the Nine of Swords, right? Possibly a lot of mental energy here. You know, when we're looking at hidden secrets, lost wisdom, it's really saying like it's all within you. There's something that's within that is being unlocked. So let's see what these signs and synchronicities are telling you. I'm gonna get 3 cards of each, okay? So I think I'm gonna do this a bit different. I think I'm gonna just slide these out like that, lay them all across, and kind of just pick 3 cards from there. I'm getting this one, and then this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same with the oracles and with the with both of these, the oracle decks. Look, the Queen of Cups wanted to come out. This has to do with a lot of emotion too. There's something emotionally growing with the Page of Cups at the bottom. Maturing. There's emotional maturity here. There's a call for emotional maturity as well. But let's get the this one now. The Akashic Records oracle cards. Let's get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stop Courageous Heart at the bottom. Bueno. Now let's get 3 of the Starseed oracles. Hold on, wait, let me face it downward. Let's see. Just kinda this one. Oh, I'll take you too. You wanna come? Let's go. And now I think we got our 3. And at the bottom of the deck is still the Star Ancestors. Nice. So the tarot was the only thing that changed. So we're going to first start with the tarot cards. All right. So we have 3 cards. Interesting. So we have the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. You know, this really tells me this does relate with a lot of financial hardship, working and really trying to manage and balance out finances. I'm not saying that you don't have it. I'm saying like maybe there was a situation in the past where you've dealt with, like, I wouldn't say, like, maybe it's like dealing with authority figures that kind of overly micromanaged you. Dealing with moments in your life where you also have had like financial crunches, like you had to work your ass off just to even make ends meet. And I think right now it's really about the balancing of your materials. I'm very curious as to know why like the 5 of Swords is out here, but let's keep going. Let me see the Akashic. Maybe these will explain a bit more. Forgiveness, right underneath the 5 of Swords. Okay, take the high road. And gratitude underneath the 2 of Coins. Take the high road with the 8 of Coins, which is like work. So with the 5 of Swords to forgiveness, it says, withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself. so you can stay on a path to your highest potential. Underneath the Eight of Coins, we have take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It's now time to think bigger and release desired outcomes and take the most positive course of action. And right underneath the Two of Coins, we have gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. So, some context: Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, the World, the Lovers, okay, the High Priestess, Ten of Wands. So, like, this does have to deal with situations as far as, like, people go, relationships, friendships, family ships, you know. With the Five of Swords and forgiveness, right? The Five of Swords typically speaks of a win that is won through deceit, right? There has been, I mean, he's holding up this one sword. It's a black sword too, black and red sword. Like, typically the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth or declaring a truth, right? And then you have the Four Swords that typically represent resting and healing. But with the Five Swords, and you can see Isis, this is Isis and Osiris, you can see that there is emotional, it's kind of like a grievance in a way, and that's what the forgiveness is here for, right? Forgiveness is here to help mend and heal any of the grievances that have occurred in the past. Now with the Eight of Coins, to take the high road, it's like doing the actual work, the physical work, to make sure that you can move forward past the grievance and the hurt of previous situations, or this could be relationships, right, with people, platonic or romantic. This could be business as well, right? Any grievances in your business. Maybe there was a miscalculation. Maybe you budgeted wrong, right? Maybe you know, things that, as far as like the business goes, like there wasn't enough traction, but now it's like working towards something that will actually bear fruit. Now with the Two of Coins and the gratitude, it's kind of like there has to be a balance of your thoughts along with your actions, right? The gratitude is here to say, look, you've been balancing and juggling a lot through this darkness, through this dark period of your life, that once you get out, you're going to be able to see that this was all for your highest good. This was meant to teach you something about yourself, right? Ooh, the starseed oracles. We have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Then we have you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, community. Yeah, you guys are not alone. Call on community if you ever need that support. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So the courageous peony is falling underneath the Five of Swords, which is and a forgiveness, courageous peony. So it's kind of like, forgive yourself for the things that did not work out, the connections that didn't work out in the past, because you're meant to be shining in different environments. Whatever happened in the past that didn't work out, it was just meant to show you that you belong elsewhere. You belong where God is taking you. And with the you're not alone, isolation underneath the take the high road, it's like go towards the communities, go towards the places, go towards the people who are going to see you in your true embodiment, and honor that for you. Activated earth underneath gratitude, Two of Coins. Maybe some of you are moving. There could be a situation where it's like a housing situation, and maybe you're trying to like balance out where you're moving next, but it's kind of saying like trust where you're led, you know, trust the signs, right? And this is literally what the signs have been showing you. Like, you've been processing and growing as a beautiful individual. Now that any signs you've seen, and when I say signs and synchronicities, I mean if you're seeing 555, 111, 1111, if you're seeing butterflies, if you're seeing dragonflies, if you're seeing all these different things, right? But let's get a message from the mason jar and kind of see what advice or what affirmation we can get you guys. Okay. All right, we got 2. It is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. Queen Elizabeth II. All right, Queen, live in your queendom or kingdom, whoever you may be, right? Unisex, it is what it is. This says, oh, here's an affirmation. I let life throw its curveballs because I am confident in my ability to catch them all. Ooh, someone play baseball? Is someone athletic here? Okay. Well, I hope this helped, and I hope that this message kind of confirmed what you were experiencing and thinking. So, yeah.